So we know that leaving your electronics in rice overnight does not attract agents who will come fix your electronics while you sleep. However, how does it work? And what are some tips that will help you make it more successful if you do have to use this trick? That's what we're going to talk about today. So, basically, just to give a little rundown, is that the reason you're putting your saturated electronics in rice is that the rice will hopefully absorb the moisture out of the device and get it to start working again. However, there are a couple tips that we need to go over to help you make this more successful. Number one, use fresh rice. Do not use rice that has been sitting around forever and a day in your cupboard. It's probably already got saturated with moisture. I try to avoid like bulk bins at Nokia and stuff as well. I typically just like to go out and grab a bag of fresh rice, because even though these bags don't stay perfectly sealed, it's typically the best option that you're gonna find, and it's less than $2. Number two, use a sealed container. Tupperware is great. So I like using Tupperware. If you don't have Tupperware, or if you have a device that's too large to put in the Tupperware you have, do your best, lay down some saran wrap. We'll lay down a little bit of rice, put the device on it, pour rice on top, and wrap it into a nice bundle that's hopefully as airtight as you can get it. That will help your results as well. And those are basically the two rules: fresh rice, sealed container. You do those two things, you're typically going to have a good time. Now, how this works is the rice will actually pull moisture out of everything that's around it. So, you use fresh rice, that way it has more pulling power, and you use a sealed container because if you were to use an open container, then the rice is going to pull moisture out of the air around it just as easily as it will the device, which is counterproductive. So it's like I said, sealed container. Now on to the test. I have here a slightly wet, because of my leaky Tupperware, Nokia Lumina 735 that supposedly has a text message. Hi there, to get the most from your new Windows phone, go to yada yada yada. So we're going to dump this in water. Then we're going to put it in rice, and hopefully it lives. And if it doesn't live, oh well. A lot of this is really just luck. Water is conductive, number one. And so what it's doing is it's shorting out your components. And so if in the process of shorting stuff out, it causes damage, that damage has already happened. So, you can pull the moisture and the short away from the device, but if the damage is already done, it's still going to be there. However, I do need to mention there's a difference between fresh water and salt water. Fresh water, typically not pure, but isn't corrosive like salt water is. Salt water will corrode your electronics, and you have a much lower chance of this working if you were to drop it into salt water somewhere than fresh water. Actually, if you drop it in salt water, you might as well just rinse it off with fresh water, then put it in here. That'll actually heighten your chances as much as you don't want to rinse off your phone. I'm actually going to turn on the camera and start recording, although I have a feeling this won't work because there will be no way for the phone to finish the file. It's going to go into a failure, and so it probably won't be recoverable after this. But yeah, let's get started. Video. Record. Oh no! Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Still going. Warning! Permanent hearing damage may occur if you play music or other audio loudly on your phone. So apparently the volume button got triggered. This thing is still alive. Can I press on the screen? Nope, I can't press on the screen. Maybe we move it around some. Wow. Go Nokia Lumina 635 there. It's sitting in the water, just alive as can be. I wonder if I pull it off, if I could stop the recording. Okay. Well, apparently we're gonna have to do one better than that. So, back is coming off here. We're gonna gently lower it in the water to keep the back on it. Oh, not single photo, video. Wow. Survived like 30 seconds in the water and still working. Go figure. Really, cat? Alright, in we go. Still recording. The USB port's gotta be shorted out. That's open connection right there. The battery has to be shorted out. What the hell? Are you kidding me right now? Well, I see bubbles coming out. Look at that. The pin to the SIM card slot, the SD card slot, the charger, and even the battery terminals have to be getting water in them right now. How is this even possible? What the hell, man? Well, if you can't get the break, you don't have to worry about fixing it. Oh, we gotta restart. Okay, looks like we have finally died. Although the screen isn't dead, it's showing a settings cogwheel and a lightning port, which I'm assuming means it needs a charge or something like that. Let's see if these buttons are really hard to reach. Water is running out of this right now. Let's see if we can do a hard reset. I can't believe it just lived that long. Hold up. See, there's water all the way in there. What the hell? Yep, those that water damage spot is definitely showing water damage. It looks like it might have just shorted the battery out until the battery died. That is crazy. So, we're just gonna set you in there for a bit longer while I talk about this too. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna pull your battery out if you're able to. If you have an iPhone or a phone that doesn't have a removable battery, then you're kind of asked out of luck. But if you can remove the battery, make sure that you do so. The second thing is you actually want rice on both sides of it. We are trying to maximize the wicking power of the rice. So we are going to open this bag and pour us a nice little layer on the bottom here. All right. Rice is down. So, strain all the water out of this that we can. There is a water damage sticker on here as well. It has been triggered. And what we'll do, we'll lay the phone in there, and then we're going to cover this with rice. Alright, and then we are going to seal this. Now, if you put too much rice in there where you can't seal the container, it's important that it's sealed. So you do want to go ahead and open it up, take some rice out, put it back in there, and get in there. And then here we go. Sealed container, wet phone, full of rice. Battery, leave out, just let it air dry. I have another battery, so I will charge that, and we will be back tomorrow for the final results. So yes, Nokia Lumina 635, for a cheap phone that it is, dear God, is it resilient to water.
Alright, so let me start off by apologizing for the audio in the beginning of this video. Apparently, this mic wasn't recording very well. I couldn't get the sync with all the other tracks. It was just jumping all over the place. So for the beginning of the video, I actually used the audio from that camera that we're watching from right now. So hopefully it's okay. should at least be understandable, and hopefully this one's better. That being said, it has not been 24 hours. It's been closer to 72. I work graveyard, and so trying to have the energy and the gumption and stuff to do this on a regular basis can be tough sometimes. So it's been almost 72 hours. I do have a battery that's charged and has not been water damaged, because those little stickers, those show water damage. So if you could see the pink versus the white, the pink has been water damaged, the white has not. There's typically a sticker also on the inside of the phone that will show the same thing. With that being said, let's unearth this beast of a phone. Be careful not to get rice everywhere. Don't save the rice when you're done. I mean, I guess you really could if you wanted to, but some people do this, like after their phone's been in a toilet or such, and yeah, eating toilet water rice, not highly recommended, I don't think. So, you know, throw out the rice and wash the container. Alright, battery going in, back going on, power button going on. I feel it vibrate. And there's the Nokia logo. Should be good. I should have a rag around here. Alright, so there is some odd stuff going on with the display, which I will take as water damage, but actually, yeah, that's kind of odd. But it's still working. The touch is fine. Let's see if we can go into videos. This spent a good amount of time underwater just because it would not die for the life of it. That was crazy. 52-second video. Okay, so there's only one video stored, which goes with the assumption that I had that with that second video, because it was recording when it finally died, it couldn't complete the file, and so the file became corrupt. That is hilarious. Nokia has still got it. They still got it, man. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, that is the rice trick. That's basically how it works. Pulls moisture out of your device. If you have a Nokia, you might just be able to pull out the water and just let it drip dry. But yeah, anything else, you rely on this as your best friend. With that, thanks for watching. If you got anything you'd like me to cover offhand, feel free to leave a comment below. Give a thumbs up. Let me know that I'm doing a decent job. All that great stuff. This is LaZyPC. Have fun.